Hey there guys, it's Tina and I'm back. And I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. Say hi to your mom and to the family for me, and I hope you guys will have a very, very happy holidays. So today so here's what happened. We all know that Sephora had a sale, right? And I didn't pick up a ton of makeup products because I already did a haul right before, so I didn't pick up a ton of makeup. But I did go ahead and pick up some fragrances, which I'm gonna share with you guys today. I am not a fragrance person, like I'm not really knowledgeable about fragrance, but I thought it would be fun to show you the fragrances that I picked up and also like talk about the notes, because with my very pedestrian knowledge of fragrance, I was sharing a scent description on Twitter about one of these fragrances that I picked up, and people were just having a good time with it. So I thought it would be a fun idea for this video, and I also kind of get to share with you my Sephora haul of the fragrances that I picked up. But before we get into all of that, I do have a sponsor for a portion of this video. So I am working with Ana Luisa again to let you guys know about their Black Friday sale that is ongoing right now. It's buy one, get one 60% off. So if you buy any item of jewelry, you can get the second one of equal or lesser value at 60% off, which is a great sale, and it's like the perfect time to pick up those early Christmas gifts. So if you were eyeing any of these items and you wanted to get them for someone special in your life that likes really exquisite gold jewelry, now is the time to shop. Or maybe you were eyeing something for yourself. I know I went ahead and I may have picked up a couple more items from them because Ana Luisa makes some of my favorite jewelry. And what I love about them is that they're very environmentally conscious. They're 100% carbon and water neutral throughout their entire process, from manufacturing right down to their packaging. And I absolutely love that about this company. Not many companies can say that, and Ana Luisa has made that commitment to find more innovative ways to remain sustainable and offset any of their environmental impact, which I absolutely love about this company. In addition, they make fantastic pieces that I have known and loved for years now, and I've been so happy to work with them for this entire year because the partnership for me is very organic and it's easy because I know and love their jewelry, and I've been wearing them for years, and I've been wearing them in many videos, but I also wear them daily. Like, they're some of my go-to pieces in my jewelry collection, and I don't have to think too much about them because they're just easy, simple styles, and I can also layer them up like I'm doing now. One of the necklaces that I'm wearing is a new launch, so this is from their astrology series. I'm wearing the Capricorn dog tag, and I paired it with their regular dog tag, and that's a beautiful layering piece. They also have numerous other necklaces, and they also have sets that you can wear layered together, and you can mix and match as you see fit. I'm also wearing a couple of their bracelets. This one, oh my god, I fell in love with this bracelet. So it looks like a watch band, but it is a bracelet, and for me it's kind of edgy while still being understated, so it's not like loud and in your face, and I am loving that. They also have other bracelets on their site as well as rings and earrings. I'm wearing one of the hoop earrings now. You know I already love hoop earrings, so this one I had to add to my collection. And this one is kind of edgy as well because it's a thicker kind of statement hoop, and it's open-ended, so it clips onto your ear, and I really, really love how comfortable and lightweight it is. It doesn't feel heavy at all, and all their pieces are gold-plated brass. And none of their pieces have tarnished on me. They haven't dulled down. In fact, they've gotten a little bit brighter and more yellow gold with time, and I've had a few of their pieces for quite a few years. So I absolutely love the quality of Ana Luisa. So if you wanted to check them out, definitely now is the time because they're having one of their biggest sales of the year at buy one, get one 60% off. And now is a great time because you'll be able to get a few of these pieces before Christmas if you're intending on giving any of these away for gifts. So again, thank you to Ana Luisa for partnering with me. I love working with you guys because I already know and love your pieces, and it's easy for me to speak about them because, again, it's love for me. So definitely check them out. So let's go ahead now and jump into my fragrance haul from Sephora. Alright, so in this little haul, I have 6 fragrances. I know that's kind of overkill, but I couldn't help myself, and 20% off, it's the best I'm gonna get off some of these fragrances. So I'm gonna start out with this one from Clean Reserve. This is my first time trying a fragrance from this brand, and Clean just intrigued me because I like clean, fresh fragrances. So I was like drawn in automatically, and the scent that I got is Warm Cotton. Again, I love cotton fragrances. I love light, airy scents. I don't like anything too heavy, too sweet. So this was like, yeah, Tina, come get me. So it says here that it's a floral aldehydic. I don't know what that means. I looked up aldehydes, and that's a kind of chemical compound that is used in fragrances. So I'm just gonna go with that. And I'm gonna read the notes from Fragrantica, which is like the encyclopedia for fragrances. So it says that is a floral, woody musk fragrance for women, with the top notes being citruses and lemon verbena. Middle notes are C notes, orange blossom, and fruits. The base notes are musk, fern, and amber. And I am not an expert in fragrance, okay? I can only tell you what I am experiencing when I smell this fragrance. So from what I know, the top notes are those initial notes that you smell that draw you in, like you're like, ooh, that smells good. The middle notes, the base notes, are those core notes that you smell throughout the wear of the fragrance. And then the bottom notes kind of settle in after the top notes evaporate, and they kind of pair and mate with the middle notes to give you the overall body of the fragrance. All right, that's what I'm gonna go with. And here's the bottle that it comes in. It's a clear glass bottle that's pretty weighted, and we have a wood cap, which I thought was an interesting touch, right? Since they're sustainable and eco-conscious. So I'm gonna spray this on, and we're gonna get the top notes. So they say it's citrus and lemon verbena. I don't know what any of that means. I just know citrus means it's gonna be a little bit lemony, maybe a little bit spicy. And that is what I'm getting. Like initially you get this elegant pine sol lemon scent. I know, but that's what I'm getting. Like initially it's that fresh, bright, like pop. It really wakes up your senses. So that's the citrus, which I'm definitely smelling. And as this settles in and those initial bright, sharp citrus notes kind of wear away, you get this really fresh, musky scent. It's like a light linen scent. It reminds me of freshly washed laundry outside in the sunshine drying. It has that airy kind of sea breeze effect to it that I find so stunning. And this is actually a fragrance that I will wear to sleep. Now, I never thought I'd ever say that because I don't wear fragrances to sleep. Like, I like to smell like fresh skin when I go to sleep. I just take a shower. I don't need to lotion or anything. I just go to sleep. I like that fresh scent of fresh sheets and just fresh skin. And this is just one of those fragrances that gives me that, and I want to wear it to sleep. I've actually worn it to sleep a couple of times because it's so, I don't know, it gives this really fresh scent that's very soothing for me because I love freshly washed laundry. That's what it gives me, but it has a little bit of like a muted sweetness to it, which I am gonna say that's the amber. I don't really know what certain scents smell like, but this definitely smells like amber. It also mentions fern, which we have this fern gully in Jamaica that you drive through, and it definitely gives me that scent. It's kind of earthy, just a little bit earthy, not too much, but it smells like moist dirt. But not like, I know that sounds bad. It's like you're driving through this pathway just full of ferns, right? And it has that earthy smell, but it's a fresh earthy smell. So really love this one. I don't know if those fragrance descriptions help you out, but I love this one. Again, I wear it to sleep. I love it. And I love it paired with other fragrances because it brightens them a bit and gives them a bit of a fresher scent. All right, moving on to the next one, which I also fell in love with. Oh my God. These two layered together. Stop. I have been pairing them together for the last week or so, and I am so in love. I got the full big old bottle, okay? So this is my first fragrance from Tom Ford. It is Metallique, or however you pronounce that. I'm gonna go with Metallique, you know? It's a little bit different from their usual packaging, so it's not their signature fragrance line. It's kind of one of those special edition fragrances, and I had to get the big one, like I said, very expensive. But oh my God, this smells so good again. So this one is described as a floral aldehyde. It has top notes of aldehydes, pink pepper, and bergamot. The middle notes are heliotrope, hawthorn, and lily of the valley. And then the base notes are vanilla, ambrette, which is musk mallow, Peru balsam, and sandalwood. I don't know what most of those mean, so I'm just gonna look at the photos and read from that what I will. But first, let's go ahead and spray this, and I'm gonna spray it all over me because I want to experience it right now. Oh my God. So this one, ooh, give it to me, yes, thank you. So the top notes, it says it's aldehydes, which again is that chemical compounds. I don't know what that's supposed to smell like. It says pink pepper, which, yeah, it does have this peppery smell to it. So you know when you smell pepper and you kind of want to sneeze? That's what it's given, like a little bit of that. Bergamot is a citrus, which I'm not sure how that's supposed to smell, but it's a citrus top note. Yeah, it has a little bit of sharpness, but I'm not reading a lot of citrus. It's giving me more warm, like a little vanilla. And vanilla is one of the base notes, so definitely getting vanilla. Heliotrope, hawthorn, lily of the valley. Those are floral fragrances. I am not really getting floral at all. Lily, oh yeah, I guess I get a whiff of like a water lily, which is very subdued. It's not sweet. It just smells, how would you describe that? Yes, give it to me. I am loving this. But the strongest note to me is that vanilla, and you do get a bit of sandalwood. So sandalwood to me is like a muted, earthy wood smell. And you guys know how wood smells, like fresh wood. It's giving me a little bit of that wood smell. And there's a little bit more sweetness to it that's a little bit more caramelly. I'm thinking that's the ambrette, the musk mallow. I don't know what that is, but there's a kind of muted sweetness to it that is very sexy. It's kind of caramelly. You know that amber lotion from Victoria's Secret? What's it called? It's like Amber Midnight or something, whatever. It's that yellow one. It has that sweet scent to it that's not too caramelly. Like it's a step lower than caramel because it's not sugary sweet, but it definitely has that vanilla musk to it. Oh, it's so good. It is so good, but it's light, so it's not too heady. It's not too strong. This one I wouldn't necessarily wear to sleep. I have though, and it didn't bother me at all because it's not overly pungent. It's just a light scent. And with Tom Ford, I've tried out the fragrances before that, but they were just too punchy, too intense. But with this fragrance, I feel like it's a little bit lighter. It's a little bit more airy. And I was drawn into it because it's described as a powdery scent. So I was like, oh my God, I love powdery scents. I like fresh linen scents. So this one I was drawn into because of that. Now I don't smell powdery. I'm thinking powdery means it's a little bit more lightweight and airy. And it definitely gives that. It's not heavy, you know what I mean? So loving that, and paired with the clean fragrance, forget it. I am so in love. So between these two, this is gonna be like my new signature scent. So if you smell me, I might smell like this. My original signature scent, let me grab it, is the Daisy Dream from Marc Jacobs. I love this as well. It's sweet and fresh at the same time. I'm not gonna get into this one, but this is my favorite scent of all time. It's been my go-to for years. It's still gonna be my go-to. You know what? I'm gonna layer this as well. Let me layer it right now. I'm gonna layer it with the fresh and layer it with the Tom Ford and see where this takes us. But this is one of my favorite fragrances. If you ever wanted to know what I'm into, this is what I'm into. But these two, chef's kiss, beautiful, amazing, love it. All right, now let's get into the other brand where I have 4 fragrances. I know, so that's why I did those 2 first. So this is from Maison Margiela. It's actually closer to Maison Margiela. I don't speak French, okay? Leave me alone and don't expect me to all of a sudden have a French accent. That's not how that works. You're just gonna have to deal with it, all right? So these are the replica fragrances. How about we go with that replica? So, whoo, child, I picked up 2 of the duo sets. So I'm gonna start out with this one, which has Bubble Bath and By the Fireplace. All right, let's get into it. So these are smaller sizes, which I don't need big sizes of these because they're very intense. My favorite fragrance, I will show you in a second, it's actually in the other duo, so I could have it as a travel fragrance. We'll speak about that, but that's what inspired me to go check out some of their other fragrances. So we'll start with Bubble Bath. The description on this says comforting clean accords. Now clean is what pulled me in, but I don't know what all of that means, all right? So looking again on the description on Fragrantica, it says that it's a floral woody musk fragrance for women and men, so it's unisex. The top notes are soap and bergamot. I'm already in, all right? Middle notes are lavender, rose, and jasmine, and the base notes are coconut, white musk, and patchouli. I am ready, okay? You already got me at soap. So you smell soapy and fresh. I'm all about it. So that's the top notes. It does really smell like a bar soap, like fresh bar soap. You know when you wash your hands with one of those white bar soaps? That's what it smells like, that foamy, bubbly. Yeah, oh my God, I love that. So that's the initial scent, and then it has bergamot, which is that citrus again. The bergamot, do I smell the citrus? Not really. I don't know what I'm smelling, child. I don't know what bergamot smell like. I'm gonna need to smell these fragrances independently so I can speak about them. But definitely I'm getting the soap. Then it says lavender and rose and jasmine. I love all those floral notes, okay? Rose, I love a rose scent. You're telling me lavender and jasmine? I definitely pick up on the jasmine. Not so much the lavender. Maybe a little bit of rose as well. And then the base notes, you have coconut. I don't smell coconut. The white musk gives it a little bit of body. It's a little bit deeper. Yeah, I smell it, and it's a lighter musk, so it's not deep at all. And then we have patchouli. I don't know what patchouli smells like. I hear it mentioned in so many fragrances, and I'm like, what does patchouli smell like? I don't know. But this smells, it smells again fresh and light and airy. Definitely has that soapy smell and that musky smell. Like it's a airy, slightly powdery scent with that jasmine hint and a hint of rose. It's not sweet at all. I'm not getting sweet. I'm getting definitely more fresh, definitely more soap. It's a little bit powdery as well. It's a light fragrance, and I really like this one. It's fresh and airy, and I like that about it. So that's the first one. Then we have By the Fireplace. On the bottle it says it smells like burning wood and chestnut, which is like, what? Why would I want to smell like that? But it's like literally by the fireplace. So this one is described as a woody fragrance for women and men. Again, a unisex fragrance. The top notes for this one are cloves, pink pepper, and orange blossom. The middle notes are chestnut, guaiac wood, and juniper, with the base notes being vanilla, Peru balsam, and cashmerian. All right, so for this one, you definitely smell the cloves. There's a little bit of that peppery smell to it as well. I don't get too much of the orange blossom. And I get the chestnut. It's like that nutty fragrance. And you smell wood as well. Again, if you've been around any kind of carpentry, if you've been around freshly cut wood, if you've been to Home Depot, you know that woodsy smell. It smells, yeah, you smell that wood. Oh my God, you smell the wood. And there is definitely the sweetness of vanilla at the base. Cashmerian, I don't know, is that supposed to smell like fabric? I don't know what cashmere smells like. But it definitely smells like you're burning wood in the fireplace. It definitely gives that woodsy aroma, which is so interesting that they're able to capture that in a fragrance, like burning wood by the fireplace. That is what it smells like. That is exactly what it smells like. Now this is a deeper kind of sexier fragrance. It definitely reads a little bit more masculine because it has that smoky wood smell. It would definitely work well as a nighttime fragrance. So if you're going out on a date or you're going to a club, it definitely gives that sexy vibe. I do like it. It's not a daytime fragrance. I wouldn't necessarily, I mean, I wear fragrance whenever, right? But this definitely gives nighttime, like going out to a sexy bar or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's given that to me. I definitely love this. Again, layered. I feel like most of these fragrances can be layered together to give you a really good combination. Let me smell this mix. Oh God, it smells so good. Everything is smelling so good. I am so happy with these. All right, moving on to the final two I picked up another set. So this one has my favorite scent from Replica, which is the Lazy Sunday Morning and Jazz Club. That's a new fragrance as well. So Lazy Sunday Morning, let's see what this one is all about. So this fragrance description on the bottle says soft skin and bed linen. Sounds like me, right? That's what I'm into, like for real, like that's automatically me in a fragrance, right? That's what I love to smell. So it says it's a floral, woody musk fragrance for women and men, unisex again. I think most of their fragrances are unisex. So the top notes for this are aldehydes again, lily of the valley, and pear. Interesting. Middle notes are rose, iris, and orange blossom. I'm intrigued. Bottom notes or base notes are white musk, ambrette, which is musk mallow, and Indonesian patchouli leaf. What's the difference there? I don't know, but we're gonna go ahead, spritz this on. I'm gonna need to take a shower after this because all these fragrances on me, can't go to sleep because I can't sleep with fragrance on me. I have to definitely take a shower. So aldehydes, I don't know what that smells like. I still don't know. Lily of the Valley is giving me like a fresh floral. I do kind of smell that. Okay. And pear. I do smell that pear, which pear is a very light, fruity smell. It's not heavy at all. It's not too sweet. It's like a light, it even tastes light. I don't even like pear here. In Jamaica, avocados are actually called pears. So when you say avocado here, I'm like, oh, that's a pear. Like, give me a piece of pear, right? It's really a fruit, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It's a little bit sweet. I'm getting the rose. This is one that I'm definitely getting the rose from. The iris as well. It's that floral scent that's not too intense. It's not too overwhelming. It's a little bit sweet, but not overly sweet. Like I said, I love a rose scent because it's sweet without being too sweet, you know? It's not too sugary. I don't like sugary scents. I can't deal with that. The white musk gives it that body. And the amberette, is the amberette there? I'm not smelling the amberette yet. The amberette is gonna be a little bit deeper, a little bit sweeter, like that caramel without being caramel. And the Indonesian patchouli, I don't know what that smells like. But this is my favorite fragrance from Replica. It's fresh, it's light, it's not too woodsy, not too deep. It just gives me that daily wear, like, yeah, you want to smell good, like, here you go. It definitely has like a sweet feminine vibe to it, and it smells fresh. Like, I feel like I have fresh skin, and that's what I go for. Like, it definitely is soft skin and bed linen. It smells light, airy, and fresh, and I really like this fragrance. I don't know how to describe anything else that's happening here. I just know it's light, it's airy, it smells like fresh linen, smells like freshly washed skin. It smells like you're fresh out the shower. That's what it smells like, with a little bit of a sweet smell to it and a little bit of like body, but nothing too overwhelming or too crazy. So that's how I would describe that. Now let's go on to Jazz Club, which is the other part of the duo. So this one is described as heady cocktails and cigars, and I saved this one for last because this is the one that I was describing on Twitter, and someone was able to guess the actual fragrance by my description, which means that, you know, my description worked, you know? So I'm gonna read what I said on Twitter, but I'm also gonna read like the notes and stuff for this. So this one says it's a leather fragrance for men, and it's not just for men, come on now, but it's mainly aimed at men. It says the top notes are pink pepper, neroli, and lemon. The middle notes are rum, java, vetiver oil, clary sage, and the base notes are tobacco leaf, vanilla bean, and styrax. I don't know what any of those are, but I definitely see rum. Okay, rum, we're going with that. Tobacco leaf and vanilla bean I can play with. We have pink pepper and lemon. Neroli, I don't know what that smells like. But I'm gonna read what I said on Twitter. So here's what I said, all right? I said, don't let me talk about fragrance, y'all. I just described this perfume as the aroma of a cigar club with a touch of out the shower sex musk and a hint of cocaine. And somebody was able to guess which fragrance I was talking about. You know what, y'all, I can't. So hear me out, okay? Don't judge me yet. Hold on. So it gives that pink pepper. I definitely get that peppery smell. It has this smoky essence to it that smells like a cigar. And if you've ever been to one of those smoking lounges or like a cigar club, I've been to Turkey, and in Istanbul they have these different hookah bars, and their hookah bars smell a little bit like a cigar bar with a little bit extra to it. So if you've ever been to a cigar bar, I've been to one in the city, it has that cigar smell. If you've ever smelled cigar, if you've ever smelled tobacco leaves, this is what it smells like. It has that tobacco smell. It has a woody note as well. I don't see any, is there wood anywhere? It doesn't say wood. But what I'm getting, which I cannot describe other than saying, it smells like cocaine. You guys are like, how do you know what cocaine smells like? I'm glad you asked. Well, actually, I'm not glad you asked. Mind your business. So here's what happened, okay? I know what cocaine smells like, all right? I've been around cocaine and, okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It has that cocaine smell, like that afterbite of cocaine, that you feel in the back of your throat. That's what it smells like. Okay? Why are you asking questions? Like I said, just know, okay? It has that smell, and I don't know what that smell is supposed to be. Is that the Styrax? Because that may be the Styrax, I don't know. But it also has this whiskey kind of smell to it. Not necessarily rum. I don't smell the rum. It's more like a whiskey, which is that sweet, dark liquor. I worked in a bar as well, so I know what the liquor smell like. It smells like whiskey to me, not so much rum, but it definitely has that cigar, tobacco layered with a whiskey bar with the little hint of cocaine aftertaste, but also it smells very sexy. It smells like pheromones and the heat of passion, okay? But not like dirty, sweaty, like fresh out the shower, you guys are clean. You're probably at a beach front and the air is flowing and like the curtains are billowing and you're having that, you know, steamy but fresh sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fresh, it's sexy, it's kind of heavy, it feels like an aphrodisiac kind of situation. It definitely smells like that, and I love it. I love it more than the By the Fireplace. If you wanted like a smoky fragrance that's sexy and kind of like musky and this is where it's at. And this layered, oh my god, it smells so good because it gives you that heavy base note, but then it sharpens it up if you layer it with something like the Clean. It smells so good. Oh my god, I cannot get over this. It is so, so good. Loving it. And with me, I have to try fragrances on my skin because I never know how they're gonna mix with my body chemistry. Most fragrances that I try out tend to smell like outside and grass on me. I end up smelling so funky. I'm just like, why do I smell like this? That is unacceptable. Or I smell like a $2 hooker after a very long night, because it's just like, I don't know what is up with my body chemistry, but I always need to try out fragrances on my skin before I can say I love them. And all these fragrances, I'm so surprised that I fell absolutely head over heels in love with. Now I have one more fragrance that I picked up. It's from Fenty. You know, it's the new Fenty fragrance. I don't love this. I don't love it, and I don't want to spray it on myself. I'll go through it quickly because, you know, I just want to tell you about it since I'm talking about fragrance, but I don't love it, and it's not something I'm going to spray on me right now because it's very strong and it lasts a long time. I'm going to spray it on the box. It lasts such a long time. Beautiful packaging. I mean, it's Rihanna. It's sexy and it's expensive as hell. So this one on Fragrantica says it's a Chypre floral fragrance for women and men. The top notes are blueberry and tangerine. The middle notes are Bulgarian rose, geranium, and magnolia, and the base notes are musk and patchouli. And I think that hits it right on the head. It definitely has that tangerine. You smell it instantly. You smell that tangerine. There's no other way to describe it. It's not orange at all. It's definitely tangerine and that blueberry. It's so interesting how you get those initial top notes and then it settles down a little bit and gets very sweet and very musky. It definitely has that strong musk, and I feel like I'm getting what patchouli is from this, because I've smelled this before that I couldn't quite pinpoint in the other fragrances, and I think that's the patchouli, because it's definitely not rose, geranium, or magnolia. It definitely has a strong musk to it. Now, it doesn't smell bad. Don't get me wrong. It does not smell bad. It smells really good, and I'm probably gonna try to layer this up with other fragrances, especially like the clean one, to lift it a bit, because it's just too sweet and too deep for me and too much. I have to make sure like I spray this in very specific areas that I can wash off completely, because it lasts like over a day. Like, I take a shower and it's still on and I'm like, get it off me, I cannot. And I think it's because I spray it like on my body hair and it gets in my hair, and I don't wash my hair every day. And so it sits in my hair and I can't go to sleep. I can't go to sleep, which is why I haven't been wearing it. Not that it doesn't smell delicious, because it does. If Rihanna smells like this, she definitely smells amazing, I'll tell you that much. It smells, I smell the magnolia now and the geranium. Yeah, I definitely smell the floral notes. It's really nice. It smells good. Like, I'm not even knocking how it smells. It's just, I cannot deal with a fragrance that lasts forever. And I know people love that. If it lasts a really long time, especially at this price point, then that's A+. It's a Eau de Parfum, so that's why it's going to be longer lasting. The Eau de Toilettes are the ones that are just the light sprays that don't really last as long on your skin. They kind of fade away quickly. The clean one is a Eau de Parfum, as well as the Tom Ford one. It's a Eau de Parfum vaporizer spray. The replica ones are Eau de Toilette, so these are the lighter ones. But yeah, these are Eau de Parfum. They last long, but this one from Fenty just lasts forever. And it stays like, if you wanted a fragrance that's gonna stay forever, there you go. But I can't sleep with that. It's a little bit, where is it? It's a little bit too sweet for me to sleep with it on. If it was lighter and fresher, I would definitely sleep with it on, but I don't like smelling it in my hair. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way not only to wear this without it staying forever, but also to figure out what layer is best with this. But thought I'd mention that up front. So there are the fragrances that I picked up this time around from Sephora, and I am very happy with all of them. I was a little bit skeptical. I was like, all right, now you know you have to try out fragrances before you settle in, because you and fragrances and your body chemistry don't work really well together, so you have to try them out. And I am so happy that all of these worked out for me. I am so excited because I have new fragrances to play around with and wear. And since we're going out more and I have to be back at work, I'm going to go to work smelling fresh and divine. So I am so excited about these fragrances. So hopefully this video was fun for you guys. And again, remember to check out the sponsor for a portion of this video, Ana Luisa Jewelry. I love their pieces. Again, I definitely think they're worth checking out, and you can get a great deal on their website right now. If you buy one, get one 60% off. So I will leave the link down below again where you can check these out, and I will also leave links to the fragrances. Oh, I forgot. Let me leave the links to the fragrances as well. I picked them up from Sephora, so those are gonna be affiliate links, which means I will get a small sales commission if you make a purchase through my links. It doesn't change the sale price at all. It just gives me a little bit of a kickback for you shopping through my links. If you're not comfortable with that, just shop the way you normally shop. No muss, no fuss. I'm still happy you're here watching. I'm gonna also leave links to my Instagram and Twitter where you can follow me along and hear me describe fragrances on Twitter. I know, all right? I get a lot of video ideas off of Twitter, so follow me along there. And until my next video, which will be very soon, stay safe and maybe smell sweet and fresh going to bed. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.